nice and every...
Get out of my laboratory!
We're fairly this little cat doll.
What is this? Idiotic waste of time cartoons! Grow up, you're not a little baby anymore. You should be watching something educational or doing your taxes.
As a small human who is easily distracted by noises and bright colours, I, of course, was addicted to cartoons. In the mornings before school, trying to get me to break eye contact with that glorious box of fun was near impossible. Attempting to get ready for school, brush my teeth, and ignore my mum while never breaking eye contact with the TV until the very, very last second. As soon as I got home from school, I would burst in the front door, throw my bag and coat straight on the floor, run to the TV to flick between Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon about 100 times to decide what I wanted to watch, just in time for the intros. Now, I was a total sucker for a great cartoon intro. Give me a fast-paced, upbeat, hype to the max, eye-tingling, heart-pumping soundtrack and I'ma lose my mind. I would run around the room in circles until the very last second of the intro and then jump on the sofa so I hit on the final beat. Did anyone else do that, or was that just me? Because if I timed it wrong and didn't jump on the final beat, I had to get up, run around some more, and then land just at that perfect time so it would go da-da-da-da-da-da. Land. Perfect. As I got into my teenage years, I still could not break free from the stranglehold of my love of cartoons. I started to get to that age where all the cool kids would be watching music videos and no one wanted to talk about cartoons anymore. It was all about how hot this singer was, or how great this band is, or what band we're going to see next. Lame! Oh, these guys are awesome. Yeah, these guys are awesome. Oh my god, these guys are awesome. I'm gonna go see him next week. Yeah, I'm gonna go see him next week.
Oh my god, he's so hot. Oh, I love this singer. Ooh, ah, yeah!
Let it rip! Popular music? However, like any teenager would, as someone who wanted to fit in, I tried to be like the other kids. I remember having to turn on a music channel, put the controller out of my reach, just sit there watching it, resisting the urge to put on a cartoon channel, until I would eventually cave and then change the channel and all the happy feelings would come rushing back as I was greeted by all my old pals. And this wasn't just pressure that I was putting on myself from the other kids at school. If my parents ever walked in and saw that I was watching cartoons, they would grab the controller and say, "You are too old for cartoons." Ha! See, that wasn't just a clickbaity title, they did actually say that. Ha! There you go, context of the video. They would then change the channel to the news or something even more lame, knowing full well that I would just go to my room and draw instead. Now, this could have been a tactic to just get rid of me, that they didn't actually care, they just didn't want cartoons on and they just didn't want me sitting there watching them, so just as a way to get rid of me. But still, it only reinforced my personal fears that I was just too old to be watching cartoons. Whereas if I was playing video games, that was fine, because I was out the way. Parent logic, eh? So now I had to keep my animated friends a secret. If I got home before my parents, I would have to draw the curtains, shut the doors, turn the sound down on the TV, so quiet so it was all the way down, and then sit about 2 inches away from the screen. This is probably why my eyes are so messed up. And that's why sometimes I have to wear glasses. Nerd! Looking at this, you would think that I was watching a R-rated movie or something rude. Nope. I was just watching Ed splash around in a tub of gravy. On a few occasions, they would walk around the corner where the TV was, and I would have to quickly change the channel to something more enriching until they walked back out of the room and I would flick it back over. After years of trying to suppress my love for cartoons, I finally realised they bring me too much joy to an otherwise dark, mean, and scary world. Also, I'm like a man-child now, so I'm the boss of my own TV. You heard that, parents? I can watch whatever I want. Boy. Okay, I'm sorry. My love for cartoons is what made me want to draw most of the time, and even give animation a shot. I was never really very good and super impatient with my skills, and I'm still like that. If I couldn't draw something perfect straight away, I would get super upset and then just give up. What I'm saying is, don't be like me and get angry when you can't draw something perfect. You just have to kind of keep practicing and keep going, and eventually, you'll get good. But I do think that if it wasn't for my love of cartoons, I would have never made this channel, as it was always a dream of mine to have my own characters and tell my own stories. And yes, this channel may not be a full animated cartoon, but for me, it's not a million miles away. My words of wisdom for this one are, don't think like I did. You are never too old for cartoons. In fact, you're never too old for anything. Okay. Maybe you're a bit too old for that. If you want a marathon Bear in the Big Blue House, you do you. Don't let anyone tell you different. Most cartoons have a good moral at their heart, usually about being kind and nice to people, or that evil schemes never work out in the end. So I think they make you a well-rounded person. They make you just a little bit crazy! But, that's fine too. Or better yet, why not create your own cartoons and, I don't know, put them online somewhere for your friends and other random people to see. That sounds a bit weird. Those people must be really weird. I guess it's something people do. Right? Boop! Well, hello, and welcome to the end card. I hope you enjoyed this animation on being too old for cartoons, which is a total lie. Once again, because you're never too old for cartoons. So last month, I went to my first ever VidCon, the one in London. All I can say is it was awesome. Getting to meet all the other animators was really cool. And thanks to everyone that found me and gave me a super awesome high five and got yourself some stickers and some badges. It was great to meet you, and I hope you had a great time there too. You can probably tell that I hid a few references throughout the entire animation. I don't even know how many there are. Once again, I got carried away with putting in cameos and references, so if anyone could actually tell me how many there are, that'd be great. I also changed up the style of the backgrounds to be more of a kind of doodly style. And the clue is in the channel title. So yeah, but I think they're working really well. I've also tweaked my character a little bit, changed some expressions around, changed his hoodie, given him a new style. So yeah, hope you guys are liking all that. And that, my friends, is pretty much it. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to the channel. It's always nice to have a new face around here. If you've been here for a while, what's wrong with you? Are you mental? No, I'm joking. I appreciate your continued support. Either way, I hope you have yourself a lovely day and I will see you in the next one. See ya!